Friday, the 15th of July. I really didn't want to do this, but I've just got to open my heart and just tell you how badly affected I am on behalf of all the other people that are badly affected in a similar way because of completely selfish, immature bullying on Clubhouse. And this is the reason so many people have left recently. This is the reason there are so many rooms about bullying, intimidation, gang warfare type things. It's not funny. So I won't go into detail. Those of you who know. I was bullied for 2 years on 2 different social media platforms by a man I'm going to refer to as Analyst. I was bullied with lots of different messages that basically said, I know who you are, I know what you're up to, you are manipulative, you are not who you say you are an agent, you are being paid, you have got another reason, another agenda to be here, I don't trust you, and you are death. That was one of the actual words that was used. God knows, it's been going on for ages. But luckily, over the year I've been on Clubhouse, I'd met some nice people. And I met somebody with a title that had the word doctor in it, who befriended me. And initially, we just got on brilliantly. We did rooms together. We had great personality vibes together. And I trusted her. And so she was the person I went to confide in about what was happening with this bullying I was getting from the Analyst. And initially she was brilliant. Oh my gosh, she let me talk to her. I told her all about stuff. Unfortunately, the Analyst and I were doing very similar rooms with similar content. And I did feel a little bit constrained because the Analyst's rooms I wasn't going into for fear of something happening the majority of the time. But increasingly she was in there as a leader, moderator, whatever you want to call it, while I was avoiding them. Long story short, when it all came out in a club that I was a leader of, that I'd been subject to this bullying, and the leaders and friends in the club that I was in interviewed, spoke to this person, analysed it, all the rest of it, they all agreed. In fact, a couple of them were furious that this Analyst person was a really nasty piece of work. However, the person that befriended me, my best buddy that I told all the detail about my bullying to, went and sat alongside the Analyst, protected him, did everything he wanted us to do, and those two chummied up as they are now, so much so that I couldn't risk any more bad things happening. I was being kicked off stages in my own club by this lady, and so I had to resign my leadership of the club, and I just thought, I'm only here because I'm lonely, I enjoy learning, and I've met some great people here. I'm not here to make money or count people following me or anything like that. I just want to meet nice people. But I don't think anybody understands that. So after everything has all gone through a big bang and I resigned from my club and I'm not allowed to go in these rooms, I'm not allowed to do that, I'm not allowed to do this lady and the Analyst guy, I just avoid them. I just stay away so I don't cause any problems. Today, I was in a room in my old club that I was a leader of, that I'm still modding in a lot of the time, and we were talking about a subject, nothing to do with medical stuff, and it was a room that I'd been in 45 minutes, an hour, getting on really brilliantly, really interesting room. And then I got a message from the host of the room saying, are you blocking this person? And I said, oh, I don't think so. But I do remember last week I got kicked out of this, that and the other. Anyway, long story short, I did have a block on her. I took it straight off. She came in. Within 60 seconds, a minute, I was kicked. No, I was unmodded first. So I was unmodded. And I said to the host of the room, that's strange, have you unmodded me? And he said, no, not me. I thought, surely she wouldn't have been so silly to do that. In fact, myself and her had actually been in a COVID room together about 3 weeks previously, and I invited her into the room and talked her up and put her on stage and just carried on professionally as though nothing had happened. So today, I'd been on this room as a mod, very happy, chat. She came in and unmodded me, kicked me off the stage 3 times, and then kicked me out the room twice within 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional because I cried. Because after it all died down and everybody had said, sorry, we were carrying on, I thought that's what we would do. But the room that I really wanted to be in the other week was Boris Johnson, my country's British Prime Minister resigning. Now, bearing in mind, I live in that country. I did a degree in politics. I really wanted to be in that room. But no, she totally blocked. She told the hosts of the room she would not go on the stage with me, and therefore I was not able to go into a room in the club I've been a leader of to talk about my Prime Minister in my country in the biggest political thing that's happened in years. And that was just spite. But today, kicking me, unmodding me, kicking me out the room, and then openly, boldly telling people she was never going to let me back, even though I'd been in the room for an hour before she arrived. Petty. Stupid. Pathetic. Why do people do it? Why can't people just be kind?